Greetings, world. I am a Richard, and I am coming to you today for another tarot reading. And as you can see with the background, I am away from home today at my cousin's in the country. It is beautiful. There's so much wilderness here. And although there is a highway right beside it, so you might hear some trucks now and again, pretty often actually. It reminds me a little bit of the original Pet Cemetery, right? That highway beside the nature. So, why am I coming to you today? Well, I just finished watching, I want to say it's almost a 2-hour interview that Jordan Peterson released about a week ago. And he gave an interview to the daughter of Anton LaVey. So, for those of you who are unaware of who he is, he would have been he created the Church of Satan, and I believe he did write the Satanic Bible. So his daughter, called Zeena, she changed her name now to Zeena Schreck, but originally was Zeena LaVey. And I found this interview to be quite compelling. At first, I just looked at it out of curiosity. I wanted to see if, as she sees in, does she still look like, what's that singer's name that I can't fathom? Taylor Swift. So it was more out of curiosity to just look at the visual of what she looks like. But really soon I got quite enthralled into the interview, and as I'm watching, my intuition is kicking in that this woman is being very honest in her questioning. So it's a long interview, so I did watch it, and as I'm watching it, I kind of closed my eyes and found myself doing some astral travel, coming in and out, but I did get a big basics of the interview. She is now, has been for quite some time now, a Buddhist, so she studied a Buddhist religion. I'm not a believer or a lover of any kind of religions, but I guess if one would be to pick one, Buddhism would probably be the best one to follow because of the principles that are good. I probably just don't trust the leaders at the top of all religions, including that one. But that's nor here or there. So what I want to do today in this beautiful, lavish nature with the trucks is have a dive into this woman, Zeena. We're going to respect her and call her by her now chosen name, so Zeena Schreck. Because I tell you, I don't like Sidious, evil, Luciferian kind. I don't like this. But I can feel that there was something about her, something compassionate, and something very legit in what she was sharing to Jordan Peterson. Very much a PTSD kind of victimized, and I don't think that anyone should be feeling like a victim, because I think that removes a lot of value to the individual. But you can be put into such a position, meaning at such a young age. You know what I mean? It's not something that you choose to do. You are kind of groomed to do. So, I mean, I think there's room for compassion towards her, especially if she would have strayed and broken those shackles and went against her father to find herself. This would have been very difficult for someone like her, especially considering that she was at the center of it in the 80s during the whole satanic panic era, and I remember it well because I was born in 1970s, so our parents, the baby boomers, right, were coming at us because of all the music we were listening to, like Motley Crue, Shout at the Devil. So there was a big satanic panic at that era. So I'm willing to say that we could have compassion for her, but I'm calling on to my higher self, the universe, my oversoul. Tell me everything I need to see, everything I need to know in regards to this woman, Zeena Schreck, Anton LaVey's daughter, Zeena Schreck. So I want to see everything I need to see around her, past, present, future. the energy she beholds, the honesty, if it's there, which I do feel it is. But enough about the questioning. Let's just see what the cards want to say about Miss Zeena. All right, let's cut and roll. First in line, so yes, so the Magician. So as you know me, I often refer to the Magician's card as my movie card. But right now we're talking about Zeena and the Satanic Panic and her father and the Church of Satan. So this is as above, so below. It is about rituals, things of that nature. Moving on, we got the sun cards here. So could that be sun worship or that she left that? In any regards, it's a very positive card, if not actually being the most positive card of the 78. And you know, I was saying she was born into it, so this child is riding a horse here, huh? Born into. Because we're looking at the past with the first row, and there was a lot of deception, a lot of mourning, dark night of the soul in her behalf. But she did believe that not all was lost, because whilst we're focused on the spilled cups, there are 2 remaining up here, so that is hope. Just that we're focused on this, on the gloomy aspect of that. 5s are short-lived. So moving into the now moment regarding Zeena. So she's watching. I dropped you guys. I'm so sorry. I got my iPad mounted on a series of books right now to elevate so you can see me well. And I guess by hitting my cards too hard on the table, you went flying backwards. So now with this one, the 7 of Pentacles. So Zeena is analyzing her whole life, everything she worked for, every decision she's made. Pentacles is also about tangible, about finances, so she's probably analyzing that aspect too. But it's mostly like her life, everything she's accumulating, whether it be experience, because this experience could also be quite tangible, right? I mean, if as a Buddhism, you know, she'd meditate a lot, and that would be like very good for her vessel, the vessel being tangible. Moving on. We got the moon. So it was the death of something in her life. And the moon here is not only the heartbeat of my spread, but it's right under the sun here, right? So sun and moon, you know, birth, death. This could also be about secrets. And what is very secretive, it is like this magic aspect of as above, so below, right? I mean, it's quite secretive, everything that we would be seeing into the rituals of the Masonry and the Luciferians. And although in the interview, Zeena did state her always big love towards all animals, because she never had human friends, right, growing up in this milieu. So she had like all kinds of animals, like cats, dogs, a mouse, a tiger, a tarantula, like such a variety of animals, and she built these friendships. And she says that in her father's religion, and I'm not like saying this just to make it seem good, because I don't like anything satanic, or I don't, like, I'm a light warrior. But her group, her father's group, did not never do any kind of animal sacrifice. So I really like that aspect, because I did assume they all did. Not that I'm extremely knowledgeable about it, but I know there are blood rituals, right? I mean, that is common factor. Moving away, so she moved out of troubled waters. So this is all happening now. Analyzing her life. The sun is restored, being, oh no, it was the moon. The moon, the death of something. So I guess like that past, that part of herself is then being a Buddhist now. And she's moved out of troubled waters. So when I say in the now moment, I don't necessarily mean like today, August, I don't know what we are, maybe the 20th. But like in the now moment of her chapter of her life. And for her future, what do we have? Okay, so she's got high hopes with the Page of Wands, looking up, new direction, new journey, new beginnings, a new world in front of her. Very youthful kind of energy. So there's an excitement to it, and Wands is a fiery energy, so passion, things that she is passionate about. And there is a collaboration here coming in store. So she's going to be collaborating. I'm not too sure who with. And then finally we got the Temperance. So, it's the Temperance is slow moving, but it is about off-world healing, rebalancing, cleansing. So I can tell you right now that in my 9 cards, I did not get any heinous demon kind of cards. The devil did not come out. I did have death and secrets, and I do see the magic, and I do see that she was in sense of despair. But I also got the Sun being the most positive card, rebalancing, healing, high hope. She moved out of troubled waters. So I'm feeling her quite an empath, actually. I would not have liked to have been born in what she was born into. But again, sometimes souls, beings, you could have a light energy that could be born into a very dark bloodline, right? This is a thing. And sometimes light could be hidden in the belly of the beast because the beast has been too preoccupied looking outside of itself. I'm going to give you, thank you, higher self, the visual of Lord of the Rings, right? That fire eyeball on the mount, the tour, like looking outside, looking for the little dwarfs with the rings. It doesn't look inside its belly. So there's that here. So anyways, what I am saying is that I'm not seeing any demon cards in reference to Zeena. So we're going to clarify this brand, and I kind of mixed. I don't remember how they fell originally. I've been playing too much with them, so they're all mixed up. But we got the gist. So we want a clarifying spread on this Zeena. What did I say her new name is? Zeena who? Not Schiffer. Anyway, Zeena. Clarifying spread on Miss Zeena. All right, so yes, this is a creator figure. This is bossing up. It could be her bossing up to her life, but this is the good energy of creator, okay? The opposite of this one would be the devil. So whatever is happening, not only is she bossing up, but she's, I don't know, it seems to me on the good side. Yes, we got the Ace of Pentacles, one of the most fulfilling, fruitful grants of the universe. And finally, she becomes restored. Divine, sacred, feminine, mother energy, the Queen of Pentacles. So we're going to use a beautiful golden major arcana, higher self, oversoul, and universe. Wrap it all up in one card for Zeena. Yes, I can have compassion for her, absolutely. You're born into something. Yeah, so the Empress. The Empress is the counterpart of the Emperor. So I'm going to tell you this. According to the card, Zeena is very good nature. She was born into something quite dark, but from what I also understand is that her father was a little bit of like a circus wrangler. A lot of theatrical aspect. So I don't even know how totally legit Anton is. I could do a card on it. Could it been working on a theatrical gimmick? Because now knowing what Zeena says, that they did not sacrifice animals, well, I think it would be a good follow-up, right? And again, I don't like anything Luciferian, satanic, harm to others, sacrificing. You don't harm animals. You don't harm the little ones. I hate the word adrene adno or adchrome, how that is harvested. Like, I work for this guy, okay? This guy and this queen. Divine Mother, Divine Father. But with this on her, she's working here. And I question the father, so I'm going to do a follow-up on him. Could it have been a lot of smoke and mirrors? Because a magician could also be that, illusions. He's an illusionist. Very interesting. So there you go, guys. I hope you like my little reading on Tuesday. No, we're Monday. We're the 20th, I think, of August. I might be wrong. Anyways, we're Monday. I love you all. Have a beautiful, love-infused, rewarding, source-induced kind of a day. And I will catch you all on the next read. I love you. Rock and roll.